Hi guys, you're welcome back to our channel. As you can see, today we are going to be learning how to make Ofada rice and sauce from the very beginning. Are you guys ready? Oh yeah, let us get started, okay? So first we have to get our Ofada rice. This is what it looks like. This is how it comes. You are now going to add some salt and you're going to rinse your rice thoroughly. So pour some water and then wash your rice, you guys. Ofada rice can be very dirty, so you have to wash as many times as possible. I think I washed mine about 10 times. I'm not even joking. Can you guys see how dirty and how mud looking the water is? Yes, so this is why you have to thoroughly rinse your rice, okay? So wash, rinse it out, pour another water, rinse again continuously like that. And if your Ofada rice did not come in a package like mine, stone free, dirt free like they say, you are in big trouble because you're going to take your time to select the stones out. It's a lot of work, and that is why most people shy away from it. Yes, but trust me, Ofada rice is one of the most healthiest rice you can ever make for yourself. Okay, so you're going to continuously rinse it till the water is looking clear like this. Then you can pour in a bowl, in a sieve, in a whatever it is that you're using. And now it's time for us to boil this rice. We are going to be parboiling this rice. So in a pot of water on medium to low heat, obviously put your pot on fire, pour your water, let it boil, and then pour your rice immediately, stir it, and immediately it starts to boil, that first boil, don't wait for too long. You're going to now pour the water, in short, pour everything out, boil the water and the rice into a filter like this, separate the rice from the water, pour another water in your rice and rinse again, because we want to get rid of any dirt or smell in the Ofada rice. So pour another water in your rice, rinse again like once or twice, and when you are certain, when you are sure that Ofada rice is looking genge, you can now scoop it out with a spoon. Don't use your handle in case the water is still very hot, okay? And then on medium to low heat, in your pot of boiling water again, you're going to pour back the rice. This time around, we are cooking for real. Pour back the rice, add some salt like you would normally do to your rice, and then sprinkle a little bit of oil just to stop it from sticking together, and most importantly to give the rice this shine, because Ofada can be very dull looking. Yes, did you guys notice that the water in this pot is plenty? There's a reason for that. So you want to use as much water as possible, okay? And then you're going to leave this to cook for like 15 to 20 minutes, and when you are sure that your rice is soft enough for you to eat, you are going to pour out the entire thing. Pour everything in a colander like this and separate the water from the rice. And then when you have your rice separated, you can now pour it back in your pot just to make sure that there's no moisture in your rice at all, just to dry out the excess moisture in your rice. And now we have our Ofada rice ready to be eaten or to be packaged in this leaf popularly known as moi moi leaf. The Yorubas call it ewe eran or just ewe. When I asked my Igbo friend, she said it's called akuko, something like that. In fact, I googled the English name and they said it's called tomato cocos Daniel Lily. Biko, what do you call this leaf in your native language? Please let me know in the comment section. So you guys, now for those of you that don't know how to fold or wrap your moi moi leaves, pay attention now. First, you're going to start by trimming off the stem of your leaf, make it as short as possible, and then you partially break the connecting stem from the middle to the bottom of the leaf. Pay attention to the video, okay? And now you can either wrap with 2 leaves or just 1. If you're wrapping with just 1, this is how to do it. It is very easy, okay? So you're going to take one of your leaf, right? And now you're going to fold one side of the leaf to the middle point, and then take the other side, connect together, and then fold everything to the back just like this. It is very easy. We are basically trying to fold the leaf into a cone shape, so the space on top should be wide enough to contain what you want to pour inside, and then just bend the lower end to the back like I just did to stop anything from leaking out. So now we have our one leaf wrapped. If you're going to be wrapping 2 leaves, this is what you're going to do. So just put them apart, spread your palms very, very wide. Make sure you spread them apart and then connect both leaves at the middle point and fold the same way you did with a single leaf. Very, very easy. You can just wrap it around as much as possible, okay, and then you have your 2 leaves. And the reason why we are using 2 leaves for this rice is because it's very hot. So if you are doing moi, for instance, 1 leaf is enough, but since this rice is very, very hot, it's going to burn your hand though, so make sure you use 2 leaves if you're going to be folding this. Okay, so did you get it? Don't worry, let's do it again. So take your leaves, okay, spread your palms wide, connect at the bottom point, and then just wrap it, okay? Wrap one side, take the other side, join both, fold everything to the back just like this. Very, very easy. And then bend that lower part, okay? That's the lower part where you're holding, just bend it to the back so that whatever you're putting inside it will not leak out. Very, very easy. So now we have our leaves, 2 leaves wrapped. And did you guys notice that the leaves have like 2 different sides? One side is brighter and greener, the other side looks very dull. So when you want to wrap, remember that the brighter side stays outside and the dull side stays inside. And if you're using 2 leaves, for instance, you can just interchange, okay? So you guys, now to our peppers. These are the pepper combination we'll be using. This is called Cayenne pepper, also known as shombo or bawa in our local market. And then you need some atarudo, Scotch bonnet pepper, and the red bell pepper, also known as tatashe in our local market. If you stay abroad, just get your regular red bell pepper from the supermarket. You're good to go. So this is supposed to be a combination of all the red peppers. And you guys, I removed the seeds of the peppers, the red bell pepper especially, because if you don't, it's going to come out bitter. So remove the seed from the red bell and the cayenne pepper as much as possible, okay? And then your onions. And now you're going to get a food processor or a blender or a mortar, whatever you have, and just drop everything in. An authentic Ofada sauce is known for its rough and gritty looking appearance, so make sure you don't blend your peppers smooth at all. Just break it down a little and you are good to go. This is what my own consistency is looking like. Can you guys see that it's not smooth at all? So away from the peppers, now to our protein. We are going to be using what I like to call some wicked animals. These are your normal cow organs, okay, cow intestine. We have here the fuku, we have the roundabout, the large intestine, the small intestine, we have the liver, we have the heart. Just get your cow organs, your intestine, your offals from the market, from your local store, okay? This is the cow heart, okay? Just get a combination of everything you like, and we are going to be boiling this in a pot very, very shortly. Now you're going to place your pot on medium to low heat. Pour some water in the pot and then drop in all your offals. Everything, just drop it inside it. And you are going to boil this with your salt, with some seasoning powder and onions. This is a local sauce. No curry, no time, okay? No curry, no time. Just leave this to boil away and then set it aside. And then I also added some goat meat to my protein because I wanted to just have a combination of everything that I like, and this is what I like, okay? So use what you like. You're also going to boil the goat meat as well with some seasoning powder, salt, and water, just the same way you did for the offals. And then you're going to leave this to cook away. After about 10, 15, 20 minutes, your offals should be ready, and then you can take it out one by one. Take out the offals, also take out the goat meat as well if that is what you're using. If not, just continue at this point, okay? Now I have some stock from the offals and the goat meat, and I'm going to just strain this through a strainer or a sieve like this, just to make sure that there are no particles in my meat stock. And we are going to set that aside. Now to our meat, you're going to gather all your meat together, all your boiled meat, and then cut into smaller sizes. So the reason why a lot of people like Ofada sauce is because of the bite size protein that is usually inside it. So when you take a scoop of the sauce with your rice, you take like some wicked animals with it. So make sure you cut your protein into smaller sizes so that when you are taking a scoop, it can come up with it as well. Okay, if that is making sense. So just cut into smaller sizes, and now it is time for us to make our stew. Are you ready? In your pot, your pan, you're going to shake your oil. Make sure you shake your oil before you pour it in. I hope you do that. If you don't do it, you better start. Okay, so now you're going to pour this into your pot, your pan, and we are going to bleach this palm oil, you guys. Yeah, I know it's not healthy and all of that, but if you want to make the authentic Ofada sauce, get ready to bleach your palm oil. And the best way to do that is just to close your pot after pouring the oil and then allowing it to get heated up, bleach it. Okay, preferably you can use a pot that has a transparent cover so you can see it. If you cover your pot, it's going to trap in the smoke that would come out of it. So just cover this up for like 5 to 10 minutes and then leave it covered. Don't open it until it is cool a little bit. And you would know that your oil is properly bleached when you dip a spoon inside it and it comes out looking like vegetable oil. It's looking very transparent and white. That way you know that is well bleached. Now you can now pour in your wicked animals. Your protein. You're going to fry your meat in that same bleached oil. Okay, it's going to give your sauce a very authentic and a very nice aroma and taste. So please make sure you don't skip this step. So just bleach it. Just fry it. I'm used to saying bleached. Fry it and then scoop out your protein from the oil, and in that same oil you are going to leave your oil on fire like that, and then get some diced onions, your regular onions, slice it in and pour it in, and then get what they call the locust beans, also known as iru in our local market, and you're going to pour it in. Hey, this iru is going to give your sauce the authentic taste and aroma. By the time you start frying, your neighbor should come and knock on your door to ask you, what is happening? Mama, Elijah, what are you frying? So make sure you don't skip this step. And before some of you ask me, these spices, you did not wash your locust beans. Why? So I genuinely believe that if you get your locust beans from the right source, you don't need to wash it, okay? I got mine from a very good source, and there's no point washing it. But if yours is from the open market, please wash it thoroughly to avoid stone, sand, and dirt. So quick question to those that use locust beans very well: do you wash or not? Drop your answer in the comment section. Okay, so you guys, we just poured in our peppers and we are just stirring together thoroughly, and you are going to now add your seasoning powder, add your salt, okay? And then no curry, no thyme. Like I said, this is a very local sauce. You don't need all of those foreign spices. The only thing you need is just crayfish powder. Yes, so get your crayfish, ground it, and then pour it in. Okay, we are going to be leaving this sauce to fry very well, very shortly. So get your pot cover your pot and leave this to fry for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then when you're back, you can now add your meat stock, your whatever protein stock that you have, and then some crayfish powder. Please be generous with it. I like crayfish powder a lot. Okay, so just use the quantity that you are comfortable with, and you're going to mix together, and you're going to cover your pot again for this sauce to fry again. Hey, the aroma coming from this sauce is everything. Now you're going to get some boiled eggs. Yes, I already boiled some eggs behind the scene, and right now I'm using my fork to drill some holes in the egg because I want this egg to soak in the sauce. Hey, to soak in the pepper sauce. And the holes will just make the process become very fast. So if you like eggs soaked in pepper like I do, make sure you don't skip that step. Now it's time for us to pour in all our wicked animals. Pour everything in, drop in your eggs as well, and then cover your pot. And by the way, if this is your first time on this channel, you are welcome on board. My name is Tosin and my goal is to help you become a better home cook. So please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. And today's shout out is going out to Jinani. Thank you for dropping the comments in our previous post. If you want to get a shout out, make sure you just drop a comment under this post and we'll shout you out in the next post. Our sauce is looking like what it should look like. Our sauce is ready, you guys. Our premium Ofada sauce. You guys, the aroma from the sauce is everything. Now, if you love Ofada sauce and you got to this point, I want you to type I love Ofada sauce in the comment section so we can all know ourselves. You guys, this sauce is everything and you can make it with a little that you have. If you have a food business and you're considering what to add to your menu, please add this sauce to it. This sauce is the type of sauce that everybody will rush. They will rush at it, okay, because it smells amazing, the taste is everything. And in case you're worried about how spicy this sauce can be because of the peppers that we used, I can tell you that it's not an issue at all because we used more bell peppers and the cayenne peppers. Those are not spicy at all. So you're going to use more bell peppers, more cayenne pepper, and a little of the Scotch bonnet. That's the only spicy pepper in that combination. Every other thing is sweet. Now we're going to pair with our Ofada rice. You're going to open your Ofada rice, okay, and then you are going to pour your sauce all over the Ofada rice. One leaf was too small for me, so I added an extra, and you're going to pour your sauce either beside it or on top of it, and you're good to go. If you have a partner or you're planning to have a partner from the Yoruba part of our country, Nigeria, you have to learn how to make this sauce because there's no way you serve them like this and they will not dash you money. You will forever be in their heart, okay? I hope you guys try this sauce. Please let me know if you have any comments or questions. Drop it in the comment section and I would get right to it. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.